My name is Ulla von Brandenburg. I am an artist from Germany and I'm born in Karlsruhe. I always wanted to be an actress, but it didn't work out. They didn't accept me on acting school. And then I heard about studies, scenography, and for me this seemed to be perfect to link the theater with the arts. The scenography school was great because we had a lot of different things about costumes, and also we were acting ourselves and developing performances. But of course, when the moment you're working in the theater and you are in this black box where no daylight is in, and this is this kind of world on itself, and very closed in a way, I thought I can't stay in this closed world my whole life. And then I thought I have to try out something even more free or less linked to the theater, and I switched to art school in Hamburg. So I mean, in arts you can take anything, right? I mean, you can take science or theater or dust or language or light. I mean, there's so many different possible materials you can work with, and for me it was like total freedom. And and funny enough, it worked out in a way that I was able to do shows really early, even though I always thought that I could also do another thing. I mean, it was not this kind of dream being an artist, and it's still today that I dream about being somebody else. My first public show was in the Kunstverein Braunschweig, and I was still a student. I showed a film, a Super 8 film I did with my fellow students, with my class, and I asked my class if they can show me a trick, like a magic trick or whatever trick. And and everybody was showing this kind of trick, and it was already film. I'm still shooting mainly on film. It was black and white, and then of course also this kind of developing or working with the community you are in, and it was my class, and this I think I'm still on. I mean, I have this kind of community around me, and we have this also kind of a theater group. We are developing a lot of things together, and I was showing this magic trick film in a tent, and the idea of the tent, or also the circus tent, or I mean, we're also sitting in many tents here, is also the idea of that you can go anywhere you want. You have fabric with you, which is kind of small because you can fold it. Then you can set it up. It can be really big, and you are creating spaces, and then you are acting or you are making a performance in this space. To change the spaces, of course, is also to build up new worlds and to invent worlds, to invent new environments, which are also giving you the possibility to be somebody else. And all these films also I'm doing, they are also could be seen as one really long meta film, and since 12 or 13 years, I'm also working always with the same actors. So there's also this continuity in time that we are developing something together, and we are kind of a family, and we are aging, and the film is aging, and the stories are also different. I mean, like, everything is changing all the time, also in our lives. And this is also something I really like to put into shows, this idea of change, because I think everything which stops is kind of death, and everything which is moving and evolving is about life. I love working with with other people. And I think the more people you are, the more brains, the more eyes, the more hands and bodies you have, and the more possibilities there are. Also, in terms of movement and, of course, ideas. So I'm not enough. I'm dependent on people who want to work with me. And I love this idea of a shift of the authorship. There's not one story. There are a lot of stories, and it's kind of a. I mean, this is all fiber. It's working like a fiber. It's kind of getting into each other. The film An Underwater Ball is a film we shot on 60 millimeter. All these people already appeared in former films, and now in this film they are a theater company, which is kind of what we are in real. And the camera is swapping between two worlds. And when you are behind the scene, you see these actors and actresses preparing to something, and then they are on the scene and they are showing something. But also the question is, but what is more important, or what is the show, and what is real, what is their life? And then in the shows we would sing about better societies, and a society where they are helping each other and they are sharing everything, and and they are more free, and it's not about competition, and they're kind, and they're open to other people, and they're inviting other people, which is also part of the performance. And of course they're singing a lot. And this, I mean, I always thought it would be so great if we would just sing more and not talk so much, and just sing instead of talking, which I think is a grand idea. But the thing is, it's not only in the film what we are showing. This kind of organization, utopia, or that everybody has a word to say, and the idea also of hierarchy, or do we need a hierarchy? Do we need me to lead the thing, or can everybody lead? That everybody has a word, and everybody is participating. Don't be afraid. Do what you want to do. Don't think of the others. Don't think of anybody's judgment. Don't think that it's embarrassing. There's nothing embarrassing. There are no mistakes. Just do it. Never watch yourself while doing it, and do it. Work. Don't ask a lot of questions, and don't be afraid. And I think the biggest problem is that we are so much trained to have fear of anything and everything, and just drop the fear. But you have also to want something, and there's Jean Renoir. This is the son of Auguste Renoir, who did incredible, genius films. And he said he's doing an artwork only if he has, it's like the feeling he has to pee, like really strongly. And this is the moment where he would do also an artwork. And if you don't think that you really have to do it, don't do it. And wait for this moment, just like if you would like to pee.